Kim Gongja, alongside other hunters, found themselves on the 12th floor of the tower, inside a lavish reception room resembling a palace. Tension escalated between Kim Gongja and Sword Saint when the latter suddenly attacked, misinterpreting Kim Gongja's identity as an assassin from the Black Dragon or possibly a specially trained operative from the 5 large guilds. To Sword Saint, Kim Gongja appeared as a fabricated hero by the guilds, responsible for the deaths of thousands of individuals. Sword Saint accused the guild masters of hypocrisy and failure while the guild masters retaliated with their own accusations, causing an explosive exchange of accusations and emotions. However, Kim Gongja intervened, urging the hunters to focus on clearing the 12th floor instead of bickering among themselves. Paladin, the civil militia's vice guild leader, stepped forward, revealing her skill card that granted her the ability of lie detection. She offered to verify whether Kim Gongja was telling the truth or not. This proposal aimed to restore trust among the hunters to work together effectively on the 12th floor. Kim Gongja agreed to the lie detection test, and Sword Saint, intrigued, prepared to ask a critical question: whether Kim Gongja had killed over 4,000 people. The stage was set for an intense confrontation and the unveiling of the truth. As tension peaked in the room, the Sword Saint accused Kim Gongja of being a murderer responsible for thousands of deaths. However, the Paladin intervened, explaining that Kim Gongja hadn't killed over 4,000 people as claimed. This caused confusion and heated debate between the Sword Saint and the Paladin, as the Paladin insisted that Kim Gongja was not a mass murderer. The Paladin's revelation shifted the dynamics in the room, causing the Sword Saint to doubt his accusations. Initially steadfast in his belief, the Sword Saint was challenged by the Paladin's unwavering statements. Kim Gongja then clarified that while he had killed someone, it was a single individual who had attempted to kill him first. This revelation disrupted the Sword Saint's perspective further. The Heresy Inquisitor found the situation amusing, pointing out that the hunters had only met Kim Gongja recently, making it impossible for the accusations against him to be true. This revelation left the Sword Saint in a state of silence and uncertainty. The Paladin demanded an apology from the Sword Saint for the false accusations and misunderstanding, pushing him to acknowledge his mistake and apologize sincerely to Kim Gongja. The Sword Saint, admitting his error, apologized and promised to refrain from acting solely based on his judgment in the future. He pleaded for forgiveness, expressing his desire to continue his journey in the tower. Kim Gongja finds himself in a tense situation with the Sword Emperor, who previously accused him of being a mass murderer. However, Kim Gongja decides not to hold on to that grudge and requests the Sword Emperor to teach him swordsmanship as a way to settle their conflict and move forward positively. Despite feeling embarrassed about asking for something from someone who wronged him, Kim Gongja wants to avoid pretending as if nothing happened. He genuinely wants to learn a useful sword technique from the Sword Emperor, believing it would resolve the awkwardness between them and preserve both their reputations. While expressing his intentions, the room witnesses a surprising reaction from those present. Some are astonished by Kim Gongja's sincerity and willingness to forgive, while others comment on the rarity of such genuine interactions in a world full of conflict. Unexpectedly, a significant moment occurs when the Sword Emperor expresses his sincere regret for misunderstanding Kim Gongja, ultimately agreeing to be his sparring partner and even offering personal advice on life and relationships. However, his enthusiastic attitude makes Kim Gongja feel embarrassed, much like listening to an overzealous Gramps. Just as the situation seems resolved, Kim Gongja receives an unforeseen opportunity as he clears the 11th floor. He's presented with 2 choices for a reward, one from the Goddess of Protection, offering positions of power within the Ejim Empire, and another from the Devil King, providing the chance to kill top-ranked hunters for swift progression through the tower. This revelation stuns Kim Gongja and Sword Emperor, making them contemplate the drastic decision of eliminating the top-ranked hunters to gain a quick passage to the 99th floor. In a tense atmosphere, Kim Gongja and his spectral companion, Sword Emperor, confronted a crucial decision regarding the Devil King's enticing but perilous reward, an expedited passage to the 99th floor. Despite the apparent danger, Kim Gongja was drawn to the idea of obtaining a powerful skill from the 99th floor boss, even if it meant sacrificing himself to attain it. Sword Emperor cautioned Kim Gongja against this treacherous choice, emphasizing its nature as a trap. Despite understanding the potential risks, Kim Gongja was enticed by the opportunity to acquire a skill from a formidable boss without actually defeating it. However, Sword Emperor's insistence that the 99th floor lacked a boss monster, hinting at something far more perilous, instilled apprehension within Kim Gongja. This revelation intrigued Kim Gongja but also raised concerns about the dangers lurking on the higher floors. Resolute in his decision, Kim Gongja chose to forego both the rewards offered by the Goddess of Protection and the Devil King, aiming to observe the unfolding events without being bound by the benefits of the rewards. This unexpected move startled the gathered hunters, prompting varied reactions among them. Sword Saint, holding the second rank, followed Kim Gongja's lead by choosing the goddess's reward and assuming the role of the Grand Master within the Ijim Empire, accompanied by a grand ceremony. The Heresy Inquisitor and others grasped the situation's intricacies, likening it to a game of strategy, where choosing the goddess's reward was akin to being a warrior, and opting for the Devil King's reward labeled one as a betrayer. This decision held significant consequences, considering the imbalance in numbers between the two sides. Despite Kim Gongja's unconventional choice, the hunters continued selecting their rewards, leading to a surprising turn of events. Viper, Paladin, Black Witch, Countess, and others chose various positions within the Ijim Empire, aligning themselves with the goddess's reward. Each selection was followed by a display of allegiance from NPCs towards the chosen hunter. While the room filled with NPCs and allegiances, Kim Gongja, notably, stood apart, having foregone any reward. This prompted speculation and disbelief among the hunters, who couldn't fathom his decision. As the highest-ranked hunters finished their choices, the announcement echoed through the room, revealing the numbers: 1 individual refusing the reward, 8 accepting the goddess's reward, and 1 solitary receiver of the Devil King's reward. The room fell into a profound silence, a moment loaded with anticipation and uncertainty as everyone absorbed the implications of their decisions and the impending challenges that awaited them on the higher floors. The voice in the room wished luck to all, marking the conclusion of the decision-making process among the highest-ranked hunters. In a tense situation, a group of powerful hunters confronts the revelation that one among them has chosen the Devil King's reward, causing unrest and suspicion among the others. The Black Witch, Guild Master of the Black Dragon, is furious and threatens severe consequences for the betrayer. The Heresy Inquisitor and Viper express their discomfort with the ominous atmosphere. The Countess and others recall past conflicts when many perished, urging everyone to focus on the current situation. The Black Witch orders the Paladin to question everyone with lie detection to uncover the betrayer. One by one, the Paladin questions each hunter, including Kim Gongja, who opted out of any reward. As each answers truthfully, tensions heighten, and the room falls into silence. When the last questioned, the Guild Master of Black Dragon, denies being the betrayer, confusion ensues. Nobody confesses, and suspicions escalate among the group. The Sword Emperor accuses the Paladin of being the traitor. Amidst the turmoil, the Heresy Inquisitor takes matters into his own hands, swiftly eliminating suspected individuals. Chaos erupts as he proceeds to kill those deemed suspicious, shocking everyone present. The Paladin pleads for Kim Gongja's intervention to stop the Sword Emperor's aggression. Kim Gongja tries to defuse the situation by proposing to focus on destroying the Devil King's core rather than finding the betrayer. In response to Kim Gongja's suggestion, a quest for the 12th floor is presented, indicating a pivotal moment in their journey within the tower. On the 12th floor of the tower, a voice initiates a quest, coinciding with a strange occurrence of red rain outside. The Viper and his companions notice the NPC's distress, who believe the rain signals the arrival of the feared Devil King, instilling fear and despair among them. With a composed demeanor, Kim Gongja, the leader, advises against infighting among themselves. Instead, he directs their focus outside, where the Devil King's voice mocks them, invoking terror among the NPCs. Simultaneously, Kim Gongja observes red spots on a map, indicating the approach of a monster army summoned by the Devil King. The sheer number of monsters unsettles the group. Amidst the chaos and the Devil King's taunts, a mission appears, calling for the defense of the Imperial City against the Devil King's forces. Despite the daunting challenge, Kim Gongja stays calm and encourages unity among the Viper and his companions. Acknowledging the difficulty ahead, the Viper and the others express their doubts about facing such a formidable army. However, Kim Gongja urges them to remain calm and assures them that the tower doesn't present challenges they cannot overcome. He emphasizes the importance of leading not just the hunters but also the NPCs in this battle. Kim Gongja assigns specific roles to each hunter, calling upon their titles and responsibilities within the group. He urges them to rally and unite the NPCs to fight alongside them against the incoming monster horde. Once Kim Gongja left the palace, new hunters arrived, marveling at their unfamiliar surroundings. They encountered a peculiar red rain and were prompted to choose roles for their rewards, baffled by the concept. The urgency of the situation became clear to Kim Gongja. Despite the newcomers' confusion, the impending threat of the Devil King's army demanded immediate action. Kim Gongja's past experiences revealed the danger of distrust among hunters. With the Devil King's forces approaching, Kim Gongja knew that stopping the attack with NPCs was imperative. While sprinting down the crowded streets, Kim Gongja encountered the Black Witch, also known as the Black Dragon Master, who appeared beside him. She explained her sudden presence using her teleportation skill, a unique ability. Unfazed by Sword Emperor's comments, Kim Gongja inquired about her choice to not be at the city walls. The Black Witch revealed her intention to aid him, recognizing his sword's potential to boost the NPC's morale. She proposed teleporting together to bolster their defense, asking for his agreement due to the skill's limitations. Agreeing to use her skill, they initiated the teleportation. In an instant, they arrived atop the city walls, witnessing the chaos and fear among the soldiers facing the impending monster onslaught. The Black Witch, recognizing her duty as a former chancellor, rallied the soldiers with a commanding presence and an empowering speech. With Kim Gongja's holy sword in hand, they brought forth the power of the goddess of protection. The sword's light halted the blood rain in the area where it shined, providing a small sanctuary against the Devil King's assault. The Black Witch's speech inspired the soldiers to stand firm and regain their resolve, transforming them from fearful individuals to a unified defense force. As her black aura dissipated, she lightheartedly referenced her speech-making inspiration, though Kim Gongja failed to catch the humor. As they contemplated the next steps, the Black Witch asked about Kim Gongja's plan. He determined to confront the Devil King directly, strategizing to utilize the city walls and hunters while preparing for a potential face-off against the menacing adversary. Kim Gongja, an E-class hunter, faced the Devil King's threat with determination. Although disadvantaged, Kim Gongja's death was seen as a step towards victory rather than defeat. The Black Witch acknowledged Kim Gongja's resolve to confront the Devil King, hinting at possessing her own secret weapon. As the Devil King's attack began, the Black Witch and Kim Gongja observed his sword's destructive power, shattering the city walls and causing chaos. They realized the gravity of the situation and deduced the possible betrayer among them. In the midst of the chaos, the Black Witch urged focus on the immediate danger. They faced an approaching army of monsters aiming to exploit the weakened city defenses. In a moment of preparation, Kim Gongja consumed an elixir that enhanced his abilities, readying himself for the impending battle. Guided by Sword Emperor's advice, Kim Gongja took his stand against the monstrous horde. With every swing of his sword, he orchestrated a symphony of attacks, cutting down enemies one after another. Despite injuries, Kim Gongja relentlessly fought, demonstrating resilience and skill. As the onslaught continued, the Black Witch encouraged Kim Gongja to persevere, urging him to utilize every second and connect his strikes. Amidst the relentless battle, Kim Gongja embraced his role as a swordsman, focusing on every movement and every strike to survive and push back the invading monsters. A powerful ogre emerged, causing devastation and threat. Despite the immense danger, Kim Gongja faced the beast head-on, using his holy sword's blinding light to gain an advantage in the battle. Reflecting on the circumstances that led to someone with such a rare skill, Kim Gongja navigated through the chaos, seeking a way to gain an upper hand against the formidable enemy.